Yun. Welcome back to the Mind Loop. Alright, so...
Naka-mute ka, Art.
Yun, I'm so sorry. Welcome back to the Mind Loop. So, episode 4. Um, I already asked you guys, kamusta na kayo? So, ang tanong ko na yon, ano baon nyo na yon? Ano ba? Si Patrick kumakain na eh.
Coffee.
Wala kang snacks dyan.
Yossi.
Yossi? Okay. Ikaw, Peter, anong... Ako tayo, isang box na naman yan, ah. Naka-ready. Pringles lang? Yan lang baon mo, Peter? Ay, naka-mute ka.
Ala, yun na.
Yun.
Yun.
Pero, nakatapos mag-dinner na eh.
Nice. Wait, ayusin ko
Kaya
lang yun.
siguro ulit. Lang. Using ko.
Natakot ako kanina dun sa ano to, dun sa pintuan. Yan oh, kakain yan yung pintuan mo na yun.
Sa likod.
Oo, nakakatakot yan.
Biglang may dadaan.
Biglang may dadaan o biglang may nakatingin, mata lang na ganun, no? Malaking mata.
Okay lang, di ko naman makikita. Sa di ko makikita.
Biglang magsiswing yung door. Wala namang ano dun.
Hindi, yun pwede yun eh. Hangin pwede eh. Pero ay kumare may anto biglang may kamay na nagsarado ng pintuan, no? Ay, ina yan.
Tulog pa man din yung papa ko. So mag-isa ko na lang dito ang gising.
Kaya mo
Yung
yan.
takutin mo sa sarili mo.
Ay, so,
Ay Raymond naman, pag nagsayaw yung Funko Pop niya sa likod.
pag gumagalaw na yung ulo, no? Makakatakot yan, no? Isa-isa pa na, one by one pa, hindi sila sabay. Isa. So, today we will be playing, again, like I said, episode 4 of Mind Loop. Have you guys done all your leveling up already for the game?
Yep.
Nakapag-level up na kayo?
Yup, naka-pick na ako ng new advantage.
Okay. So, ano yung advantage mo na yun?
Pork tongue.
What does that do? Wait, linagay mo na?
Andun na sa summary ko.
Let me check.
Page 71. Magro-roll na pala ako nung kuan yung sixth sense ko.
Wait,
Para...
hindi pa tayo nagsa-start ng game. Wait lang.
Okay.
Anong page? 71?
Page 71 sa guide. Pero kung gusto mo doon sa may summary ko, andun na siya.
Ay, nasa book ako eh. Ayaw ko magbukas ng Google Drive. Google na ako. Wait lang. Ano yun?
Pork tongue.
Okay, when you manipulate someone. Okay. Si yung character mo, Raymond?
Yeah. Intuitive, page 76.
Di ba pwede isang page na lang kayo? Medyo. Page 7. You can sense people's motives through some all these okay. Ikaw, Peter.
Actually, nahanap ko kung paano yung leveling up dito kasi wala siya dun sa sa character sheet.
Ano siya? Page 110.
Okay.
Sorry.
110.
104 ng book mismo. 106 ng PDF.
Hindi siya, wala siya sa player book?
Meron, nandun.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Wait lang Wait.
Ay! Gusto na yung pagkababae ko. Focus ka. Okay. So, we are now also going to go to okay. You are now going to decide while Peter is going through his leveling up for everyone to decide on your dramatic hooks for tonight. Okay?
Okay.
And then we are now able to do the relations. Page 103.
Okay.
So you guys are going to decide relation strength between your between all the characters. Okay? So add nyo yan sa dramatic hooks nyo for tonight.
An NPC, gano'n?
No! PC to eh. PC tayo, hindi NPC.
Okay. So sa amin, kami.
Yes, kayo. So, ano yung relation, like si Kalom, ano yung relation niya with Giovanni? Ano yung relation niya with Jack?
Okay.
Ayun. So, I'll give you guys 5 5 minutes? Dapat pala ginagawa na natin to beforehand para mas mabilis.
Oo.
But unfortunately, I keep on forgetting. You guys think of that now. Leveling up. Peter, okay ka na dun sa level up mo?
Yep, mag-add lang naman ng advantages, no?
I think so. I'm sorry, I haven't read everything yet. I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Or skill. Attribute pala.
No, you actually have a lot. You have increased active attribute, passive attribute, yeah, tama. Attribute or advantage. Okay, while Peter's doing that, I guess everybody else is ready.
Yeah.
Okay. So last si Giovanni, si Patrick. So you will be starting now.
Okay.
Gag. Ito pa kamukha.
For
Ang galing.
the
Ang galing gag. Nakakaasar.
for the dramatic hooks, number one, since hindi ko siya nagawa last time, is reveal his real job to his companions. Yung first. And second would be to investigate the place we are currently in. Then relation strength to both of the characters, I guess, would be meaningful. Yun sa relation strength.
Oh, you ilagay niyo sa character sheet niyo yan,
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so that would be all.
Hindi, ano to?
Yung
Ano yung relation strength mo with with Kilum?
both of them on meaningful,
Meaningful,
level.
okay.
Ay both
Okay.
yeah.
Alright. Next would be Kilum.
Yep. So, my dramatic hooks, no? I want to finally tell si Giovanni and si Jack about my fetish of
Did you try to do that the last time also?
Oo nga kasi hindi ko nasabi, hindi ko na bring up. I'm looking for the proper timing to tell them about how I like tampering with crime scenes, the morbid effects, no? And then I would also like to confront the mind loop if I have a chance to try to talk to that guy who's giving us the missions and whatnot. Kasi I'm deep into the mind loop na. So
Mm.
medyo affected na ako, no? And
Mhm.
then relation strength, I would say after 3 missions together, meaningful na rin for Jack and Giovanni. I would consider them close friends as we have died together already.
Died together. Meaningful.
Um,
Okay ka na? Kalom?
mm,
Hindi, Kalom.
sorry. Pero
Okay
okay
ka
na
na,
yung ano
Kalom?
pa, yung level up.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. So, next is Jack. Sige, Peter, go right ahead.
Um, yung advantage na idadagdag ko is magical intuition.
Mhm.
And then, same din meaningful sa kanilang dalawa kasi um, we've been through ilang missions na din and at the same time, kampante ako na while looking for answers regarding yung nangyari sa akin, pwede ko silang kasama. Parang ina-assume ko na sasamahan nila ako if ever.
Sasamahan ka saan?
Yung pag-discover, yung 'di ba may humahabol sa akin or may naghahanap possibly.
Yes.
Then yun nga, ina-assume ko na they will be with me when I encounter those people, ganon.
Okay.
And then yun.
So, ano yung relation mo?
Wait lang tawag lang ako saglit, sorry.
Okay.
Relation na yata yun.
Relation na ba yan?
Oh, dramatic hook yung ano niya.
Okay.
Wala pa.
Alisin mo nga yung glasses mo, Patrick. Yan. Pag kumakain ka nga lang kita, no? It goes through the mask eh. Lagay mo nga yung
Pero
kamay
ang
mo.
kulit na.
Lagay mo nga yung kamay mo. Oo nga. Pasok. Kulit. Galing. Ay. As in. That is super cool.
Trip.
Maganda yan pag lahat tayo, no? Galing yan.
Oo nga eh.
Ayun, sorry.
Okay.
Ayun yung relation ko sa kanilang dalawa is parang I consider them as my closest friends.
Okay, yes. Pero ano yung level? Meaningful? Neutral? Ano yung isa? Meaningful. Okay. Dramatic hook?
For this session, no?
Yes, for this session.
Parang same as
You can use
same.
the same dramatic hooks from last time if you want. There's no problem.
Okay. First is yung tell my teammates or friends about yung episodes of schizophrenia ko. Parang there are times na I see things na hindi nila nakikita.
Okay.
And then investigate more about the cult that is behind dun sa when it comes to opening portals, yung pinaka-cult like before.
Okay?
Yun na yung ano ko, tell and investigate.
Okay. So, you guys already have your dramatic hooks. Uh, so may guide na kayo for for how you are going to play your characters tonight. And then meron din kayo, don't forget um yung mga mind loop ninyo, your sanity. Tama ba ako?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Stability. I'm sorry. Sanity. Your stability that carries over. Okay? So don't forget. Yeah? Anything else? I think we can already go through the game. May questions pa ba kayo so far? Kung wala na, we can go and continue. Wala naman?
Wala.
Now. Now.
Hindi ko napalitan yung music ni Peter. Papatugtog lang natin yung konti. Ayan. Ayan. Ayan yun sounds niya. Sound effect for Jack. Okay. You hear all of you lahat kayo. You feel like a weight, parang ano to, so far you've been feeling weightless. At this very moment, you've been feeling weightless. And it's as if incorporeal yung bodies nyo. It feels like hindi nyo hindi, you can't feel your fingers, you can't feel your legs, you can't feel your body, and it feels like you're floating. Okay? And then suddenly, all of you feel this weight pushed onto your body. It's as if from nothing you became something. Ano to? Incorporeal, and then you suddenly feel your body, um, you feel like you entered something heavy. Okay? You find yourself, ano to, parang sitting up, and you try to open your eyes. Your eyes, parang alam mo yun, ano to, when there's this very bright light, tapos, ano to, your eyes, you can't, ano to, there's this parang shards of, sharp light on your eyes. Alam mo yun, parang bright light that will shine right in front of your eyes. And you try to wake up and you feel like there's this parang liquid all over your body. Parang nawawala na siya. Parang sink down. And you look around, you sit up, you look around, and you see this, you see metal and bright lights and a voices. One man, he says, seems like they're finally awake. We can continue on to our journey.
Naalala ko siya Skyrim opening. Hey you're finally awake.
And they're finally awake. Wake up, adventurer. Parang ganun, na. Feels completely like that, you know. And these three men, you see them standing on each side of the room. One is on a computer, one is checking his screen, one is standing over, actually standing over you, Jack. And you find yourselves in a parang vat. Kabaong, parang siya kabaong. And then you see yourself that parang there's this liquid all over you, this bluish liquid that's slowly draining away. And you feel you can suddenly now feel your fingers, your toes. You can move your shoulders a bit. What do you guys do?
Can we move, feel around?
Yes, go ahead. What do you want to do? Exactly what I'm.
I'll tap the
You're
cup.
actually wala nang tap. Nawala na siya. So you're sitting up.
It opened na.
Yeah, it opened that.
Yeah, Kalum will want to sit up and look around and ask, where am I?
Question, do we have clothes or are we butt naked?
You're all butt naked. The one man dun sa ano to, dun sa parang station. Parang board, may keyboard dun. Doesn't look exactly like a keyboard. He turns back. He is this man. Um, he is Reginald Foster, a black man who is around 45-ish, almost 50. Pero he looks, he looks older than that. Um, uh, he is wearing a, um, alam mo yun, spacesuit na bluish, a blue spacesuit. It's more of like a mechanic
Parang
one
overall.
piece, overalls. Pero it's a little bit more shiny. It looks a little bit more metallic. Okay? Pero alam mong cloth siya. And he looks back, he has this, it says on his suit, it says, Foster. Foster. Um, Welcome, good morning, um, Kalum. It's nice to see you back. Of course, we're still back at the ship because
Uh, who are you?
you remember you. He tells you, "How can you forget me? I'm Reggie."
No, 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 no. That was the mission. This is. Are we in the loop?
What are you talking about?
How come? How come I don't remember coming back?
What do you mean coming back? We haven't. We just arrived.
This is. Where were we before this?
On Earth.
No, we went. We traveled through time. We went through missions. What? Why
He
am I?
he
Why
tells
am
you.
I here?
He tells you. I don't know what you've been. What uh, um, the gravity vats has done to you, but I think you still have to. Uh, he thinks of what to say, and then suddenly another man uh, taps into the shoulder. It's this guy. Uh, the guy on the bottom. It says Dr. Bones, Dr. Robert Bones on his suit. And he tells you um Reggie, he might be having a little disorientation. It This is our first time to be in the gravity vats. So we've been under for how long? He looks back to the other guy. He looks at the parang screen. Ah, almost 30 years, huh? And you look down, you look around, and as you look at the para siyang ano to coffin eh. So coffin siya, para siyang coffin. So you're sitting up, and
Yeah.
then there is a cover uh, that covers your ano to, your lower extremities, your waist down. So parang siya may
Yeah.
cover siya. And then may nakalagay doon, Calum O'Malley. Okay? And this is the time you create your avatar. You can either be a pilot, engineer, or a scientist.
Do we roll for that, or we can pick lang?
You can pick.
Kayo guys, what you wanna be?
No, I'm asking you. Don't ask
Me?
them. Yes.
Oh, okay. Uh, I want to be a pilot.
Okay. Says there, ano to? Um, uh, ano ba designation ng mga pilots? Parang same din, di ba? Lieutenant, ano to? Lieutenant,
Yeah.
captain.
Captain. Oh, ganun din.
So, you have there, ano to? Lieutenant. Lieutenant Calum O'Malley.
Mhm.
Tapos may designation pa doon. USS Freedom. The others, what are you guys doing?
Ako siguro I look around and I try to get out of the coffin,
Okay.
looking confused. And then looking back at Scott, si Foster in Bones. I remember you guys. Why are you here?
You're scrambling out, and then ano to, si the Asian guy, si Professor Robert. He parang ano to, he tells you to calm down. Calm down, calm down. We've been gone for 30 years, and we've been under the gravity vats. It'll be easier for you to take it slow. As you try to get up, your legs, your arms are a little bit wobbly. You're trying to get out, you're squirming, pero parang as soon as you put your legs over the vat, your legs crumble under you. Parang you can't control them, and you have to hold on to the side of the ano to, of the vat. And that's when he tells you, "Oh, take it easy," and he grabs your arm. Of course, you remember us. We've been together. We've trained for this for several months.
But I heard you said we're here for 30 years now. What's happening? What's going on?
And as you're looking around, you see dun nga sa glass ng vat, your designation. So ano ka? Scientist, pilot,
Uh,
or engineer?
engineer?
Okay. Engineer Jack Bundy, USS Freedom.
Okay.
It's hard to explain it to you right now, but actually you already know this, but maybe it'll all come back to you as soon as you calm down, and maybe take a shower, and maybe have a little bit of food in you, and everything will be bright as sunshine.
Okay. And then I was able to get out of the vat, di ba?
Yeah, you're able to get out pero halfway lang. Ay, halfway.
Ayun.
You're, no, you're able to get out pero hawak-hawak ka
Sige
niya.
po.
So,
Mm,
parang
um,
karga-karga ka niya.
Umupo na lang ako sa sahig. Looking confused. Nandun ako sa gilid ng siguro table or vat tapos naka-crouch.
He actually helps you up. And then
Oh,
you see him leading you towards a uh para siyang glass case. Ay. Si Giovanni, ba't nawala ka, Giovanni?
Nag-off yung cam, wait lang.
Yun. So what are you doing, Giovanni?
Um, he woke up confused, and the first thing he noticed was he wasn't wearing any clothes. So he tried to find something to cover him up.
You find nothing. You find nothing in dun sa vat.
I asked the nearest guy. They are
There's this guy. He has his arms crossed. He's looking at you guys, and you can see from his uniform. It says Captain Scott Salinger.
Okay, I asked him, where is our clothes?
Here. Can you stand up?
I asked him, please bring it here.
Oh, he tosses it to you. As the uniform slaps on top of the vat, you see your name, you see your designation on top of the vat. What are you? Pilot, scientist, engineer.
Scientist.
So it says there, Doctor, ano to? Dr. Giovanni Russo. So what else?
I put on my clothes.
It takes you, you notice the material is cloth, very shiny siya, and it tends to ano to, it feels like feels like cloth, but when you look at it, it has this metallic shine, and it, when you're putting it on, it feels like at some parts it's like metal. You're still unsure of what's going on with the uniform. Pero again, you see your designation on your uniform. It says Dr. Giovanni Russo. You look around a little bit more. The room is malit lang. There are 6 pods or vats. There's 6 vats. Each of the vat has their designation number, their vat number, and then yung designation nila. And then you see on the other side of the room is the vats of the older men.
Okay.
It says there's Captain Scott Salinger, um, Reginald Foster, and Dr. Robert Bone. Tapos beside you is 03, 04, ay, 04, 05, 06. Yun nga, yung designations naman ng mga kasama mo, it says, Lieutenant Kilum Umali, uh, Engineer Jack Bond. Engineer ka, di ba, Jack? Engineer
Yep.
Jack
Mhm.
Bondi. And then yours is Dr. Giovanni Russo.
I don't recognize you three, but the names I
Maybe after a good shower, you'll get our names right. Everything as the doctor says, as Dr. Rob says, we, um, bright as sunshine. You notice he has a very southern accent. I'm sorry I can't do a southern accent. Yeehaw!
okay.
And,
Uh
okay.
okay, before everything, pwede mo i-roll ko na yung sixth sense ko kasi during every start of session dapat
Okay.
yun.
Make sure you roll it now.
Yeah, 12.
What do you get?
12. Choose up to two options usable anytime during the session.
Okay. Write that down. And then, unless you're
Okay.
going to use one now.
Not right now.
Okay. So, all of you are, the three of you are ushered into, seems like a shower room. Okay. And, uh, Doctor, Dr. Robert tells you that, food and drinks will, uh, your food and drinks are ready at the mess hall. So, whenever you guys are ready, we'll meet you there. Very important day. Very important day. He seems very excited. Okay.
Okay.
What do you guys do now?
Um, can we go? So we're in the showers now.
You guys are in the shower. Yes.
Okay. Caleb would probably want to a cold shower, no? Para he realizes, right? He wants to try to remember uh, what's happening. Um, it's just the three of us in here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Si Giovanni will take a hot shower and
Okay.
then probably joke around. Okay, just don't drop your soap.
Pucha.
Uh, Caleb doesn't parang he thinks it's an inappropriate time to joke around. Do we even know what's happening?
Oh, are you
We
asking
don't.
me? Are you asking me or
No, no,
asking?
it's them.
We don't. Not yet. Anyway.
After the cold shower, I quickly put my clothes on, now unsure of Giovanni.
Um, as soon as you get out of the shower, um, you notice there are terminals around you. Okay. And para meron siyang countdown, pero it's already 000 days. And then um arrive at uh Arrived at Pluto. Arrived at Pluto. And then date 3044.
Um, I tell the group, it seems we're in the future. I don't
Yes.
remember. I don't remember going in the loop.
It might be that we went through the loop, but we don't recall anything. It happened so fast.
I checked my wrists. Do we see the watch?
Wait lang. That is a very good.
I told them, we're still in the loop. I'm sure of it. I'm not a scientist.
Well, well, at least I'm an engineer now.
Sorry,
I'm
OP.
a member of a mafia. You know, that's my real job. I'm not this pretentious, pretentious, intelligent person.
When he says that, I kind of agree. Like, that's right. That's right. But we've never seen past people from the missions before.
Yeah. I remember the faces of Scott from last time, and also Foster. Those names are actually familiar, but the only face that I remember is Scott.
They
Scott San.
shouldn't. They shouldn't be alive.
Um, I don't even know what to say. I'm so confused right now. I just want. Why don't we look around the ship? I guess to investigate.
Um, yeah. Let's see. Well, they did tell us to meet them outside, so let's see what we can find here. Um, I'm guessing. Are there windows?
Uh, none.
Yeah,
None.
I'm
There's no window.
guessing we're in a pretty secure
Wait, I never
location.
got to answer your question. Do you have the wrist watches? Do you have
Oh
the
yeah.
wrist
Mm-hmm.
communicator thingy? Um, no.
Okay. So that adds more to my confusion. And yeah, I tell them, um, I guess if we want answers, they can probably provide it.
Okay. That's what you guys do.
Mm,
We go meet them now.
yeah, as
If
soon
you're all,
as we put on clothes, I guess,
Mhm.
we go to where they asked us to meet them.
You guys have the same clothes as them. You know, uh, they have the yun nga, yung overalls, bluish little metallic clothes, and then you also have the insignias on your left side or breast. As you step out of the shower room, this door opens. uh, you notice a uh, very white bluish glow around the corridor. It's all metal. You're still very much unaware of where you are. There are no windows, but there are signs outside of the shower room. It's like neon. Hindi naman siya neon. Parang holographic sign. It tells you where to go. Mess hall, cabins, bridge. Para siyang ang tawag dun, yung direction. So you continue on as you're walking. It's completely quiet. And you finally reach the mess hall. Okay. In the mess hall, you see the three men. Again, you see Reginald and uh, Dr. Robert. They are sitting and they're having this they're eating off this parang metallic, alam niyo yun ano to? Yung tray, yung lunch tray, parang lunch tray siya.
Uh,
And then they're eating this. You're unsure of what the food looks like. And then see Scott. He is parang he's leaning on top. He's leaning on one of the looks like a metallic fridge as he is sipping on a parang large metal mug. And there are 6 chairs around the table around on the mess hall. It's actually very small. It just can fit around 6 people. On the tables are the food are already, may drinks na rin doon. You see little windows on the wall. They look like ano to, mga yung doors ng microwave pero all glass. Okay? There's like a dozen of them there. Tapos meron din para that looks like a machine. Tapos yung machine has a little bit of meron siyang spout. Meron din siyang glasses right beside it. The metal mugs pala. I'm sorry. And Dr. Roberts. Oh, come in. We were about to you're about to hear the you're about to reach the we are about to reach the USS Freedom. We're about to watch it right here. Come in. As you sit, what do you guys do? Do you talk to them? Do you sit down?
yeah, we tentatively well, I tentatively go and sit. There's 6 slots naman, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanna sit close to
They're like big
um
metallic white barber chairs. Barbershop chairs.
okay.
Pero mukha kasi ng picture.
I wanna stay beside Foster, if ever.
Okay.
And I'll start eating first.
You look at the food. There is this glump of yellowish mukha siyang jello. And then beside it is a greenish cube Hindi siya cube. Parang strip siya pala. Yellow strips. Parang ganitong size. Ganito
Yeah.
kahaba. Yan. Okay? Strips of these. Of yellow. Okay? And then, the mug nga is right there. It has this greenish color. The drink.
Um, I I just comment um future and all this technology, and we get shit food and drink.
He looks at you. What? That's the best food that the agency could have, the world can provide to us.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Supposed to eat it, and he tells you that um, the mix that went into the food right now is actually um, a recipe from a very famous chef back in on Earth. He tells you.
Are there utensils?
Yes, a spork.
A sport.
Yeah, a spork.
um, I poke the food. I smell it.
Does it have smell? Wala siyang smell.
Um, I look at the guys, Giovanni and Jack, and I'm like, well, here goes nothing.
As you
Ah,
as you
Bye.
put your spoon over it, it feels like it just feels lang. Feels like jello. And you put it up to your mouth. There's just at first you're unsure of the mix of spices and herbs that parang that touches the top of your tongue. And then as you swallow, it's very para siyang almost feels like eating lugaw na yun yun parang baby food. Okay? It feels like
Yeah.
baby food. But it tastes like almost a little bit of uh, curry. It has meat, has rice. You know all these tastes, and it's all there in that one little bite. And you feel like you don't know what to say. What are the others doing?
I'm looking at the food. It's parang green jello siya, no?
No. Yes.
Parang jello-like consistency.
Yes. It's jello-like consistency. It's a color white. White color siya. Yung yellow is the parang strips, and then the green is the drink.
While looking at the food, I asked both of them, have you watched the movie Soylent Green before?
They Dr. Robert just looks at you parang I've never heard of that movie before. Tells you.
You should watch it and let's see your reaction while eating this thing. Tapos I just pick the strips and then wiggle it around.
It doesn't
I don't
wiggle. Wala siyang wiggle. Parang siyang metal na. Eto, parang ganyan.
okay. Basta parang ginanon ko lang yung thing.
Oo.
Then just, I don't eat.
And Giovanni, what are you doing?
So Dr. Robert, have you ever been uh, on a summer camp in Headfall?
Si Robert, Si Robert. Headphone. The only time I've ever heard of headphone was... Wasn't that in a movie? There's this kid that was killed. It was a movie around... old movie. Around... well, now it's a probably 60 years old movie. I remember that movie. My dad used to show that when we were young to scare us. Okay, what else?
I see.
Um, when he says that, I look at the guys, and like I shake my head.
Naghang ka. La. Oh no, what happened? Nasa Discord pa ba siya? Nasa Discord pa siya eh.
Hindi pa. Yung cam ang nag-freeze.
Actually, yung mic niya din nawala. Siguro something happened to his phone. So, hintayin muna natin. Message nyo nga sa ano to, Facebook. Nawala siya. No! Yan. Ayan.
Yan.
You're back. You're back.
Wala yung net, nag-data ako. Anyway, did you
Nawala
hear
yung
what I
net?
said?
Oh, man. No.
Okay.
We didn't hear anything.
Oh, I said, as soon as I heard na he said it was a movie years ago and they would watch it, I looked at the guys and I like shake my head and say, there's something not right here. Why don't you enlighten us? What are we doing here?
Si Reggie, si Dr. ano to, si Dr. Robert, parang he finishes his food. Yes, finally. I'll explain everything. As he's about to say that, yung gitna nung here. You guys don't see it pala. Yung gitna nung table, nagkaroon para siyang projection. Okay? You can see parang the parang HD whatever, very very clear view of the planet Pluto. Okay? Then
Ay, is there may question, is there a date somewhere on the interface?
yes,
What year do I see?
it says there 3044, di ba?
3044.
Yeah, it says already.
Okay.
Di ba, remember, you already know the date, the same date. It says there,
Okay.
000,
Yeah.
year 3044.
Okay.
And, you see Dr. Robert, he moves his hands, he puts his hands right beside the screen or the projection, and then he does, alam niyo yun doon sa minority report? Ay, ganun dyan. Ginagamit niya yung hands niya to pan, to zoom towards the ano to, towards the planet. As it's zooming, it zooms, and then you can notice that the planet blurs, and a object is seen floating uh, outside of the parang floating away from the planet. It is a circular ring, okay? And he tells you we're here for that. That is the gravity engine. It has finally returned from its journey, and we're here to um, uh, check out of what happened to it.
Um, Gravity engine. What is it supposed to do?
He looks a little bit surprised, but I guess it's I guess it's your I guess it's your being uh the uh under the pods. uh your mind has kind of forgotten some details, and maybe Reggie over here can give you the lowdown of what's happening. Reggie, he parang he pushes his food, and then he, all right, it's not as if it's I've talked about this 100 times before during our training, but I guess it's time to do it again. He goes to the screen. He sits up a little bit, goes to the screen and does the panning thing, and it pans a little bit more closer towards the floating ring. It's metallic ring, and he punches a few codes on the screen itself, and details of the engine comes out, and he tells you that the gravity engine is the first engine that can fold time and space. Okay, and if you like right now, we had to travel 30 years to get from Earth to Pluto, but with the gravity engine, it will take us instantly from point A to point B. It tells you.
Um, at what cost, though? What does it take to power it? I'm sure it's using a lot of resources.
He he smiles, and he looks back at Dr. Robert. But that's a good thing, Dr. Robert goes. Oh, nawala si Peter. Um, wala si Peter.
Ano nangyari?
Nawala si Peter.
Oh,
Yan. Okay.
kaya
Um, naka-mute ka, Peter. Ayan.
Ayun.
So, Dr. Robert says, but that's a good thing. We didn't need to take anything from our planet. It's technology that we found an energy source that we found what around 70, 80 years